thank you. Now, when it comes to children playing sport these days, what is more important? Is it taking part or winning? A new survey out today suggests that most youngsters would be happy if competition was completely removed from their games because they think playing for fun is actually what matters. Almost two-thirds said they'd be relieved if there were no winners or losers these days. However, pushy parents are still a very big feature on the sidelines. 86% of children believe mums and dads are too obsessed with winning, while 22% of parents admit they'd be less likely to turn up and watch their child play if winning wasn't a factor. I can't believe that. Well, joining me now is parenting expert Liz Fraser and also former PE teacher Alan Watkinson, who famously taught Olympic runner and superstar Mo Farah. It's great to have you both on the programme tonight. And Alan, as a former PE teacher, what do you make of these findings?
It's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting what the children are saying. I think the worrying thing for me is that competition is such an important part of learning through a part of their education. If they're frightened to win or lose, that is a scary thing because learning about losing is all about what happens next. How do you repair what's happened when you've lost? And if they're frightened to fail, that's a scary thing.
Are you surprised, Liz?
I'm very surprised that so many children said that they didn't want winning or losing. That's certainly not my experience, either growing up as a child or of my children or through the work that I do. Very important point that you raised there about losing. If you don't have winners and losers, you don't have losers. And so you can't sort of learn to deal with that. Also, one of the reasons why the findings surprised me so much is that so often I come across children who are very frustrated by these non-competitive sports days. And they say, but we want to be able to win. And also, by the way, we're not so stupid that we don't realise there are winners and losers. You know, they almost find it slightly patronising when you have these non-competitive sports days. But sport is such a fantastic sort of example of things which spread. So many aspects of sport, don't they, spread into other aspects in your life about pushing yourself and ambition.
But what's interesting, Alan, about this survey is we always thought it was parents and teachers being pushy about competition, not pushy about competition, and actually it was the kids who wanted to win, but it's not. So why do you think children these days aren't so fussed about it?
I think there's some important issues here. One is the preparation. We put a little bit too much emphasis on competition itself, and there's a much bigger picture. So what's happening in our curriculum PE? Are they getting enough curriculum PE? Are they getting enough opportunities to be healthy and active? Because it's when they're experiencing those experiences that they become more competent. And when they become more competent, they go into a competitive experience feeling less stressed.
But then a lot of other our viewers say, actually, let's let them have fun playing sport. You know, there's enough competition in life.
There should, of course, always be fun playing sport. But I think we're too cautious these days to try and keep everybody happy and make sure nobody's possibly upset. And what that actually does is it takes away from the children who would like to push, who would like to succeed. I mean, I'm a runner, not a very good runner, but I am a runner. And the feeling of bringing your time down a little bit is wonderful. And that spills into lots of things. I think I'm all for encouraging children to better themselves.
Alan and Liz, thank you very much for your thoughts, and we'll do more on pushy parents next week. All right? Thanks so much for joining us. Now they've